Hey everyone, and welcome to the Holiday Matsuri live stream. We have a fun time available for you guys. It's coming up. And we have the Jared, Greg, and Amanda over there, all the way over in Tampa.
Accidentally.
How are you guys doing?
Doing fine, Zach. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing all right.
Happy Turkey Day Eve.
I'm about to stuff myself so full of food. It's going to be great.
Oh my gosh. Thank God you said food.
I knew where I was going with this.
You probably knew where we were going with it too.
We don't have Restream IO.
Oh, we don't have Restream IO? Okay, my bad.
No, you're fine. I thought I'd remind you.
Yeah, excited for Thanksgiving. How about yourself?
Definitely. I mean, I'm going to be spending it at work, but we'll still have some good food.
You did like a Friendsgiving, though, didn't you, last night?
Yeah, because everyone at work will be at work tomorrow, so we all decided to do a Friendsgiving last night.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I did one on the 17th with a bunch of friends, so pre-Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, it was good.
Yeah, we did. Crystal got super sick with flu, became pneumonia, and so we're not going to go to the family's place because we're afraid we'll kill all the grandparents with it.
Oh God!
So
no death. Please no death.
And so happy day! Yay!
Yes, Yanni, Kegu party.
Yes.
Oh, yep.
This is Jared's first time
wearing a Kegu.
Okay, just it can't mess up my hair though.
All right. Can you explain what you guys are, Amanda?
This one is a Kegu I made. It's a Totoro.
Wait, you made it?
Yeah, I made it.
Oh,
that's adorable.
And then the one Jared is wearing is a flying squirrel.
I have wings.
I thought he was Gizmo at first.
I mean, also okay. It's an angry flying squirrel.
Does Gizmo have wings?
From Gremlins, no.
Oh.
I don't have a Kigu, but I'm still wearing my Bro Paka outfit. Yes. And then Dio is lovingly joining us on the stream as always. Oh, sweet babies.
And I also have a tail that really confused me when I sat down. Having a tail.
That was literally the best thing ever. He sat down and went, oh my God, what am I sitting on? I'm like, your tail? And he went, oh.
Good times. So, how are you doing over there, Zach, for Thanksgiving?
Well, I mean, I tried making a world's juiciest chicken. I found it on Facebook, and it was interesting.
Was it originally supposed to be a chicken or a turkey?
No, it's chicken. World's juiciest chicken. So
okay.
I was like, the thing is that the turkeys are just like so large. They're like 8 pounds of meat, and I'm like, okay, between me and Mackenzie, we cannot eat 8 pounds of meat.
God, no.
I mean, I had 5 people over, and I was worried about eating 7 pounds of ham.
Oh, jeez.
And I still have ham left over.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at like knowing how much to get, because I went out today and I was just like, you know what? I want to make sure we have a little Thanksgiving something for Crystal and I. So I went to Whole Foods because they have all that stuff there, and I was like, a pound and a half? 2 pounds? I don't know. Please just help me. And I think I got way too much food.
You got 2 pounds. You got too much.
Okay. There's like 2 pound turkey, 1.5 stuffing, stuff like it was all too much. I thought it was just going to be enough for one day. I don't know this stuff.
You're going to be eating for the rest of the week.
Sweet.
I have like a full 9x13-inch pan full of green bean casserole that I didn't even get to touch last night.
Oh, you could have brought it over here.
I thought about it, and then
we could have eaten your green bean casserole on the street. So
you just made everybody hungry.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like my mom's recipe, but not. I think I missed something out of it.
I don't know. Mackenzie's making apple pie cookies in the oven right
now. Yeah. Mackenzie, save me one.
I definitely want a bunch of pies.
Sweet. What's your favorite pie?
Oh, it's the French silk, or like the chocolate pudding pie.
Oh, nice.
So with the Oreo crust.
Yeah.
Followed very closely by pumpkin pie with a crap ton of whipped cream on it. Solid, I know.
I like pumpkin pie. It's
obviously
my favorite.
Yes,
can't go wrong with that. And then,
so I mean, I love apple pie. I love pie.
You love pie?
Yeah.
I love pie.
It really doesn't matter what type of pie.
Pie or cake, which is better?
A piece of pie.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Perfect.
Depending on the situation. What about you, Zach? Favorite pie?
Apple pie. Especially if it has cinnamon in it, because some people don't put cinnamon in their apple pie. I'm like,
Why would you not?
Yeah.
You abomination.
Some people are allergic to it. I don't know.
I don't know. They just don't put cinnamon.
No, they should
in
just.
Then just take a Benadryl and call it a day.
Or keep an EpiPen handy. That's fine too.
I mean, the best apple pie is that you actually take like apple cider. Oh, cool. You take apple cider and then you put like a shot of a Fireball in the top. So you just drink a little bit, put Fireball, and then you have apple pie.
Yeah, it's a moderation of a Johnny Jump Up.
Yep.
But every time I hear apple pie, I think of the Dragon Con apple pie, which is a beautiful thing, and I have no idea what's in it. But it's potent and amazing.
It's generally moonshine, but sometimes they do some variations on it. But
Well, no wonder it's so strong and potent.
It is very potent, and everybody makes it. I mean, the thing was is that I went to Dragon Con once, and I hadn't had it. It was like the day before I was supposed to leave. It was like, I've heard of this apple pie. Where do I get it? And then I had 8 flasks in my face. I was like, okay, this is close to my face. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die right now.
Who needs a liver?
I have a good friend who makes apple pie, and it like sits in the back of their fridge for like months before Dragon Con. It like had like a 7-month gestation period. Oh, Zach, it's hard to hear.
I need a fork. I'm hard to hear? Okay, I'm turning myself up. Sorry, I speak softly because otherwise, when I yell, it's a problem.
Well, don't yell. Just like get like really close to that microphone.
We're gonna have the ASMR.
Oh yeah. Just trying to move the microphone so I can still type up the rest of our notes for the stream. But we have a special guest that's on the stream that'll be popping on later, and we told him it would only be 15 minutes before we announced him. We're going to get through all the stuff, but the fun thing is we haven't gotten through anything yet, and it's already been 7 minutes. So
let's go.
I'm going to start off with the special, what we'll be talking about today. Is we'll be going over all the Holmat updates as briefly so we don't leave our guests hanging as possible. And then we're going to be talking about the long and awaited, the most exciting, everyone's been wanting to hear about and talk about, the 18 plus events at Holiday Matsuri.
I'm not partial to these at all.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm partial to all the events.
You're partial to all of them. I'm pretty sure you're part of or in these events.
Some of them.
Some of them.
Some of them.
That's all part of our Holmat After Dark tract that we coin up every year, but we haven't put it on any of the artwork, and so we should come up with something. If someone wants to make us some etchy fan art, I'll probably use it. So, but before we start going over all the updates and all the 18 plus events that we have, we wanted to let you know that today's stream is sponsored by, do you remember how to say your name?
Kimono Baby?
Kimono Babies!
Kimono Baby is giving away 3 bun ears based on Holiday Matsuri's mascots, Holly and the Naughty and Nice Bunnies. They are adorable. If you haven't seen them, go to her page, follow the instructions, enter, so you can win these ears, because they are absolutely precious.
Absolutely. Do you want to tell them how to win?
Well, they can. Sorry, let me take a look here. They can go right over to.
How to win. Share the contest post.
So we have posted on our Facebook page the link on how to enter. So you want to make sure you share that post. And are they tagging her?
Yeah.
So they'll tag Holmat Baby Giveaway.
All right. So tag Holmat Baby Giveaway and at.
Kimono Babies.
And make sure you comment and make a I can't read today.
Okay. So you'll go to Kimono Babies Facebook page. You're going to find the post. You're going to comment what makes you happy during the holidays and tag your best friend. And then all you have to do is share the post, tag Holmat BB Giveaway, and at Kimono Babies.
Yep.
The winners will be announced December 9th, 2019. The first place winner will basically get the choice of what ears they want. The Holmat, either the Holly ears or the BFF set, which is the Naughty Nice ears.
Yeah.
And then whatever the first place winner doesn't choose, the second place winner will get the rest of them. But you will have to be attending Holiday Matsuri to get them, and you will have to show up there to get them. So...
Thank you, Yanni. When in doubt, read the post on our page.
I copy-pasted the information from it.
I understand, but sometimes, like, verbally saying something,
Yeah.
it goes, whew, people get that glazed look. Just read it. It's there in black and white.
Yeah.
Reading for me was difficult, so.
It's all good. I was just trying to include you since the last time. I was always facing left since I'm a left person, so there's nothing, like, what is that called when, like, something goes out of your vision? It doesn't exist anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Object permanence? Yeah, there you go. Who's Jared?
But yes, the ears are so cute, and having worn a set of Kimono Baby's ears, they are great quality, and the person who wins them, I'm gonna be real jealous.
Oh yeah, they are
real.
freaking adorable.
Can I enter this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, share it. Go and do that and everything. If you happen to win, it's a random draw thingy, so she doesn't,
Yeah.
Will you be at the con?
I mean, I don't know. Will I?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, while I finish up some notes, if you guys want to.
I will jump right into the next thing, which is that the VIP badges are still available. They are at $175. And they are worth every penny of it. I will say that with confidence and gusto. You got VIP room, early access, a merch, like, present package that you get when you pick up your badge.
Pretty good memory for not helping set up that stuff. Yeah, you're doing really good. I didn't write the notes on there.
I got them from memory. And speaking of merch is still available. We have t-shirts, we have charms and pins and all the things. Here, thank you.
Cute little charms.
Yes.
This is my favorite.
They're all
Greg's not
on
getting this one back.
Eventbrite, right?
Oh,
I'm sure they can see that if they could see you.
Yeah.
no, true.
Yep, all of the pre-orders are available on the Eventbrite.
Yeah. So if you want to guarantee to get something cute, pre-order it, because once they're gone, they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the t-shirts, the emoji one, you said was a limited quantity.
Right, very limited quantity. So, yeah, if they happen to sell out of the quantity we have on there, I'll order some more on there. But it's our first time doing something other than the main yearly shirt. So we'll see how everyone, we'll do a test, see how everyone likes it, and then we'll go from there. No, I've just decided I'm not going to worry about the rest of the 18 plus notes. We'll just look at the schedule and read them all.
Sounds like a plan.
That sounds good.
Speaking of things to get on Eventbrite, your benefit ball tickets.
Oh yeah, benefit ball tickets are available.
Like that segue?
Yeah, segue. $10 per ticket to get entrance into the event. It includes hot cocoa and cookies. There's all sorts of games and events and fun stuff to do while you're there. There's dancing as well. Photos with Santa.
Yep. Some performances.
Yep. All sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah. Chuck's been telling me all about it, and I'm really excited to maybe get to pop in for a bit.
Absolutely. Sounds like it's going to be a really fun time. They've been working really hard on it, so this will probably be the best benefit ball yet.
Woohoo! So, but yes, tickets are a $10 minimum, but you have the option to donate as much as you want because all of the proceeds for this go to Give Kids the World, which is an amazing, amazing organization.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Cafe Peco Peco's tickets, they still have some available. I didn't get an update from them, but I'm sure their Saturday tickets are probably sold out already because I think there were only like a few handful left during the last thing. So, and then hotel rooms. We have, there's fluctuating between about like under 10 rooms available. Basically what happens is some people cancel or they open up more rooms release them from renovation, and then they make them available for our attendees. So we basically, anytime they pop up, people go and book them within like a day or two and they're gone. So if you're at one of the other hotels and you really wanted to be at the Marriott, go check and see because all of them, I believe, there's no deposit required. So as long as you cancel your room within 72 hours of check-in. So,
oof.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot. And it's really exciting. 10 rooms here and there, just like going back and forth. Like I can just imagine people going, refresh.
It's going to be the most exciting year. It's going to be the biggest. It looks crazy. So I probably look crazy.
I mean, we all are sitting here. And
we help all run a convention. We're definitely crazy. So if you're crazy and you've wanted to run your own convention, you'll probably fit in, but only if you're crazy.
about that.
Yeah. It's because we struck that chord with him.
We're all crazy over here. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of crazy, Zach went crazy making the schedule, but it is available for everyone to look at, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so the schedule is available at schedule.holidayonmontessori.com, but I can affirm that there is an app, so it is available on iPhone soon. So next week we're actually going to have the full version of this. So this is one of the testing versions that I have on one of the iPads, and it's going to be available on Android, and it's going to have everything. So you're going to be able to check panels and see where everything is and see where all of our 18 plus stuff is on the schedule.
Yeah.
Which is great.
I'm excited.
And
Andrew pinged me to do a beta test for it eventually, so
Oh.
I'm ready.
yeah,
I tested it today.
You did test it?
Yes.
I heard you found the first bug.
I did, but it's already been fixed.
Darn.
So, but no, it's really sleek. I'm really excited for everybody to be able to use it
Ooh.
and get their hands on it as soon as it's released to the public.
Yep. So, yeah, you'll be able to find everything about Holiday Matsuri. Andrew has done a fantastic job about locating everything, including you can see all of our guests, which is a little difficult to see on this screen, but you'll be able to locate everybody that you're looking for, as well as you'll be able to see their schedule, and there'll also be some handy dandy maps on here. So that'll be a great feature for this year, as well as there is an offline function. So if you download the app and you lose internet connection, so let's say your internet connection is spotty, you will still be able to utilize the app without having an internet connection. So I know people were complaining about that 2 years ago, and we got a new app that has that functionality, which is great.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I know
That'd
a
be
lot of
really
people
cool.
were worried about that because the hotel is notorious for once you get that many people in there, internet's a little iffy.
Yeah.
But, you know, we make it work.
Absolutely. So
I'm trying to keep myself up, but it doesn't work very well, I guess.
can you turn your volume up a little bit more, Zach? They said they hear you better, but it
Okay.
could be better. So while he does that, Jonathan Hamlin asked, any idea if there will be any more voice actors? I'm sure there's tons of voice actors out in the world, but as guests for Holiday Matsuri,
No.
we will not be announcing any more. We actually have been having to turn away voice actors that we really wanted to bring because we just don't have the space, sadly. So we'll be hooking them up and bringing them next year. So like some of the voice actors we'll be announcing next year, you'll be like, they basically were turned away.
Wow!
We've never been
That's
able to like,
amazing.
turn away a guest, and not that we ever wanted to. So, like it hurts
That means
us.
we're getting bigger and better, and the bigger and better we get, the more people we can have.
Absolutely.
When I got that email, I was just like, no!
Yeah. All right. So they Marco Russa, where you want to say something? I saw you take a deep breath.
Oh, I was going to move on to the next point, but answer the question.
Yeah, I'm trying to just not the. I thought we were past the hotel cutoff dates. I guess.
Yeah.
I thought it was announced, but it wasn't. But it's obvious now. So, you can't. The hotels have since we have been overbooking them so crazily,
Yeah.
they've decided to just open up the dates for us. Like they're just letting people book for another week. So, if you're looking to book a room still, you do have. I believe it's till December 2nd. I don't know. I'm just guessing days. December 4th. To be able to book your room.
Yep. So they're extending it further. Now, again, you'll be able to book up to 72 hours beforehand without paying a single dime. After that, if you book within the 72 hours before you actually arrive, then you owe the hotel 1 room nights of revenue. And
So if you cancel under 72 hours, you're going to get charged 1 room night. Just to clarify what Zach was saying.
that is correct.
Okay.
So hopefully that helps a little bit. And like I said, the hotel's been trying to make sure that everybody has the capability of booking the rooms that they've been wanting to, but we are basically at cap. I mean, 85% of the rooms are Holmat and 10% of them are under renovation. So it's crazy. So
Absolutely. So, So we got the schedule. We talked about that.
The Gleam game.
Oh, the Gleam thing. Okay, we thought that ended on the 21st, but apparently the Gleam giveaway contest closes today.
Yep.
So you still have a little bit of time to go get your.
So you can still
chances.
Go enter, or have your mom. She was asking about getting one of those candy boxes.
My mom's been bugging me all week about one of those candy boxes that we've been talking about for the last 3 weeks. She really wants one.
She can go enter at
holidaymatsuri.com/gleam.
Mom, did you hear that? I know you're watching. I saw your comment about pumpkin pie.
That's so cute. Your mom watches the streams. I think Crystal's mom does too.
That's so sweet.
Yep. So your mom, all of our moms will now have 21 chances, I believe, to enter. They'll be maybe exploring new social media platforms they've never looked at before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
No, I think that would scare my mom. There's a lot out there.
All of a sudden, your mom's like doing her own Twitch channel next week.
I did this thing, this Twitch thing. I don't know what it is, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, I just sit there and Twitch. You know, like, other people watch me and give me money. That was a bad joke.
That was terrible. I realized that there's only one Idol Fest performer. The others are cosplayers.
Oh, that we'll just delete that.
Yeah. I was looking at it going. Moving on. We are going to talk about the guests we announced over the course of the week.
Yes. So, go ahead.
The first one is Iluna Neko. She's so sweet, and I'm excited to see her back again. We actually, last year, we sat down on Thursday night and had like a 3-hour conversation about cosplay and contests and all the different things that, are different between here and the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And it was fascinating.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited to see her again.
I'm excited that she's bringing Anne Loon cosplay with her.
Yes, that too.
I mean, the photos that I've seen of Anne Loon and just getting to work with her, the last few weeks of getting everything prepared for their arrival has been absolutely awesome. Her work is gorgeous. All of the guests that we're bringing, their work is all beautiful. So I'm really excited for all of them.
Is Anne Loon also from the Netherlands?
I believe so.
There are European cosplay guests, basically. Is the easier way to put it. So, but both of them have been has entered multiple contests and hit pretty hot international contests. Have been guests at multiple conventions. Has been in some of the international events that we're working with now as competitors, and so it's really cool to have both of them come to the convention this year.
They're a wealth of knowledge, and you get a chance to stop them and chat.
And then Anne Loon, I believe, is a judge for one of the contests. I think
Not that I know of.
Okay. I thought that was a thing. My bad. So, the other guests that as soon as we get through the guests, we'll be able to jump onto the 18+ events and introduce our next guest. So, hopefully, there was a cue.
Yeah.
Guest, get ready. Unless they disappeared.
Also announced with the most bomb video I've seen in a long time.
Oh my god! It was so
Congrats! Was Magica for the Idol Fest. That is gonna be fun, and I'm not just partial because I helped make some of the costumes. It's fine.
Yeah. It's fine. So absolutely, you can go watch Magica's videos and check out Anne Loon and Iluna Neko. On the Holmat, holidaymatsuri.com.
It's really hard. We've been saying it wrong for probably 1.5 years, 2 years.
3 years.
For 3 years for you.
I'm sorry. Ashley, I'm so sorry. I've been calling you Iluna Neko. So that's just us Americans. There's an app, bless. And then I forget that there's a delay. So when we see the comments, it was on a thing we talked about a while ago. And then we did announce a few of our game room exhibitors at the convention this year. The first one is Arcade for Homes. Then we also announced Arcade Impact. And then we're bringing those both. Arcade for Homes has been with us for a few years now. Arcade Impact is new this year.
Okay.
And then Starship Simulations, they were our bridge simulators. They're coming back this year, but they're bringing a whole new ball game, all new upgraded gear, and all new things. So
I've heard
I
nothing.
might have to pop in there.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but really cool things about this, but I have never and they've been to I think a couple of cons that I've been to, and it's like always trying to find time to go in and do it. And I was like, I want to do it, and then time gets away from me as per usual.
It's not like a sit down and play one fight and lose type thing, and then you're done. It's a whole you have to have a training mode, that takes a couple of minutes to 10 minutes. Yeah. And then you do the simulation with a whole team. Yeah. So it's really cool. And there's multiple starships running at the same time so the lines aren't super long, but they're actually, really busy. So.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to enjoy that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you like Star Trek or any kind of bridge show, Galactica, stuff like that, go check that out.
Sweet.
Maybe I should drag my dad this year.
Yeah.
He used to love Star Trek.
Oh, really?
I grew up on Star Trek.
Enjoy that. Yeah.
Grew up on Star Trek and Star Wars, so both of them. But enough with this past. Let's talk about the future.
Our short recap that we promised our guests took 26 minutes.
It's going to be 15. 26 minutes later.
We're so sorry, our special guest. So now we're on to talk about the 18 plus events. Woo! At Holiday Matsuri.
Holmat After Dark.
You did too. Good job. Dio's like, oh no, what are you doing? Gosh. So, we have a guest that's here joining us that happens to be a professional in this field. And that special guest, if he is there, Zach, will you introduce them?
Oh, bless you.
Did we lose Zach?
Zach? Are we just talking?
Sorry, I didn't have my microphone up. It's Devin Rush.
Oh. Make sure you turn your mic up since you just turned it up.
Yeah, there we go. I turned it up. So, how you doing?
We totally understand. You're probably just face deep in that soup, the butter chicken.
The food coma has finally hit.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Devin?
Hey, Zach. Hey, Greg. Hey, guys.
So, introducing our guest, who is the director for Hottest Men in Anime, Devin Rockford. Woo! Yeah. Wrestling cool music and
I like how Zach is going to introduce it. It's like, wait, I am?
Well, you're the one that can hit the buttons. We can't.
Right.
So
I can go offer you guys cues, so it doesn't matter.
Pull the lever, Zach. Can you hear me?
Rock lever!
Oh, God. Okay. Hey, am I up? Can everyone hear me?
I can hear you. Can the stream hear or see Devin? Will someone comment?
Hello, people. I look disheveled, homeless, but it's okay.
Not exactly homeless.
I am in an undisclosed location. Thank you very much.
Yeah. That's so funny. Oh man, well it's really good to see you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. How you doing this year?
Good. I'm doing great. I'm super excited to be here. I was enjoying you guys doing your live stream very much so. You guys are killing it, as always.
Yeah.
I was actually super excited when you messaged me to come on to this today. I was like, oh, I'm chosen. I'm important enough to come on the stream.
Of course.
Of course.
The Holmat Claw has chosen you.
I have been chosen. Oh, okay. But yeah, I've been coming to Holmat since 2013. Been cosplaying since 2011. I remember the 3 Holmat locations ago. And, I love the con, and every year I've come back, and my group really got into the Christmas buying cosplays and doing that. And I guess as far as the show goes, me and my fellow men used to go around South Florida and do stripping competitions and burlesque competitions at cons and other non-con places.
Okay.
And jokingly, I was like, you know what, we should just throw a panel and do our own just for giggles. We'll get 10, 20 of the guys we know, and we'll just get a small panel room and put it together. And
yeah, I like a small panel room.
A small panel room.
Hey, we got a small panel room, and we prepared for a small panel room. We were not ready for the blow up that happened.
Yeah, so before you go into that, as a runner of Holiday Matsuri, Zach wasn't on our team yet that year, I don't believe. And so there's actually two different perspectives, just for all of our attendees to know, that I would love to talk to Devin about and hear about this. There's the perspective on him as an attendee submitting this panel and coming to Holmat to do it. And then there's the runner side of the perspective and what went on. So I would love to tell me about the idea again. Tell me about how you guys came up with it, and then the whole process and everything your first year. So, because you guys are totally awesome. You're now one of the you're probably one of the largest shows at Holmat. Like, there's always standing room only. You've bounced rooms to main events where there's standing room only and still a line.
Oh God, I know.
Okay.
That's
as soon as
crazy.
we tell people, if you leave, you can't come back in. You have to get back in line. So go potty before the event.
Yep,
So,
sure.
or pee in your Keegan. So bring a bottle. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it back to you and let you tell us about it, how it started, and in your experience the first year.
All right. Well, the first year I threw up some kind of post on Facebook like, hey, if I got a panel together for male cosplayers to do a little strip thing, who would join? And my friend Zach the Ripper cosplay at the time messaged me, and he's like, we should actually do this. You should just put in the panel and we'll make it work. And I was like, all right, cool. So I did the application, and a couple weeks later it got back to me and they approved it. We're like, cool, we'll get a small little panel room. At that point, I had never run a single other panel, so that was my very first panel experience.
Nice.
Start out the gate strong.
Yeah, you just threw the baby right in the water. Learn to swim. All right.
No floaties.
No floaties.
We got the approval. I rounded up a bunch of my male cosplay friends that I just known from around Florida from doing conventions. They're all about it. They liked the idea that we were just going to be a jokey. We figured we'd have like a little 50 to 100 seater room, and that's where we got started. And I had my boombox with an aux cord, and that was our sound setup. We were super ready. We were stoked.
So pro.
All of my guys showed up the door. We start getting everyone together, and my partner Zach comes up to me and he goes, "That's J. Michael Tatum, who was in a Black Butler panel in the room that we were going to use." He's like, "We should ask if he'll judge." And I'm unfamiliar with voice actors at the time. I was like, "Yeah, go ahead and ask him. I don't care."
I love this. Living my side of it at the moment. So continue.
I'm like, "Yeah, cool." Not knowing Michael at the time, he was like, "Oh yes, of course, I'd love to do that." And so we start getting everything up and start getting the chairs down for the room. And then about 3 minutes into setting up, someone runs to me and there's like, "We have a line." I'm like, "What do you mean we have a line?" And then I'm like, "All right, keep setting up." And then I can't remember. I believe maybe it's Chuck. Someone came to me and was like, "We got to move you to a bigger room."
Yeah. We're going to need a bigger boat.
What do you mean we're moving? Like, there's too many people. I'm like, okay. So we get funneled into, I don't know if it was the special events room at the time. Everything's going crazy. Luckily, I had Chuck there, and Chuck was really helping me manage for those who don't know, Chuck Dancing Kakashi, he was really helping me manage the guys at the time and get everyone in the room because I had no clue what I was doing. I was just there really to perform and get all my guys in. When we started the show, it was standing room only, them still trying to funnel people in, people sitting on the floor, acts going on. We had a handful of cosplayers that were decently big go on that first year.
Yeah.
Just because I knew them, and they were like, "Yeah, I'll do that for you. I got you." And they were like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then we got shut down for being too loud and being a sound ordinance. And I was like, "What?" Like, I don't understand how this works at this point. So we did as much of the show as we could, and then we did, at the end of the show and everything said and done, we were funneled out by everyone into the open area outside of the convention, and we did the award ceremony with me on Jordan's shoulders outside.
I had no idea.
That's awesome. I was wondering what was going on. I know I walked by, and usually it's just like, I see attendees doing something, and I'm like, I'll just pretend I didn't see anything. So if the hotel asks,
I know nothing.
I know nothing.
Let's see.
All right. Let me know, Greg. How was the first year for you? Because now I'm super curious about that.
Okay, so this is from a event runner from the beginning when we got your panel all the way through to it being why the reason it was shut down and how we got it from that room to the other and how the info spread, why your line got so big. Whoever spread it, it was great. So that was before we had Zach. And myself and Diana, who helped run, who ran NitroCon, were doing the panels at that time. And I was really bad. I think that was the year that Zach called me out on doing a shitty job on panels. I was like, thanks, bro. Peace. Yeah.
Hi, you got yourself a job.
And sorry for on stream. That's like my bad. I'm literally reliving the moment. Actually, I think I said the F word. So instead. Anyways. So we get this panel, it's called Hottest Men in Anime. We couldn't really understand in the description what you were doing. I think the reason why is we didn't allow 18 plus content at that time. We did Parlor and that was it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
That was the only really 18 plus thing. I think like maybe that year was the first time or something, but the way it was worded, we couldn't figure it out. We literally thought it was a Q&A panel talking about
The hottest men.
talking about Sebastian from Black Butler, or Vashta Stampede, like all the hot guys at the time that everyone always fawned over and everything.
Sorry,
so
you precious bean.
The year prior, I put 5 Homestuck panels back to back because I didn't understand what they were, and it became a giant Homestuck Christmas party. The entire hall became a Homestuck Christmas party, and no one would venture down it unless they were gray. So I was still I know anime and gaming. There's just some of the deeper stuff I didn't understand. So we did our best. We were like, hey, this sounds great. We'll give you guys a thing. Whatever. Q&A panels we always just give them whatever extra space we had. They wanted the smallest room. No one wants the smallest room. We gave it to them. At con, we're doing it in the middle of Peppermint Parlor. I'm taking care of stuff. And all of a sudden, I get this this message that is like, I'm walking through the halls because one of the guests were apparently inebriated, and I had to go handle that. And then I was told, I'm like, what is this line forming here for? They're like, oh, that's J. Michael Tatum's panel. I'm like, J. Michael Tatum doesn't have a panel right now. J. Michael Tatum is done for the night. They're like, no, J. Michael Tatum has a panel right now, and that's what this line is for. And we go and look at it. The line is going from the little panel room that literally probably had 50 seats in it, down the hallway, down the main hallway, past where our Reg and Looking Like Reg went all the way down to the glass wall. There was probably 400 to 600 people in line for this little room that can comfortably fit maybe 30 chairs, but we squeezed 50 in there to make sure they had a stage. So we're like, holy crap, we need to fix this. And Crystal goes, whoa, I don't want unhappy attendees. This is what we'll do. Crystal is the original, she's the owner and the founder of Holiday Matsuri. So when she sees something that really needs to be taken care of, she's one of those people that can swap out whatever she's doing and be 100% on and just come up with a plan. So we took the Peppermint Parlor, which was the game room. So it wasn't even special events. It was the game room.
Yeah, I think that was the year you asked us to end early.
Yeah, we ended Peppermint Parlor early. We cut the room in half so that we blocked off basically the game room side. And then while we were doing that and taking care of the setup, Crystal and our bunny girls that year went and took that entire line, wrangled and moved that entire Gyarados behemoth into a single file nicely thing with her yelling at people like glow stick, like get in line, like an airplane
I'm just
person.
imagining the bunnies just wrangling.
And I still can't find out who is running this event. Where's J. Michael Tatum? Who I'm calling everybody. No one's answering me. Okay, at the same time, as we're doing this, we want to make sure that they're having their full amount of time. and that was the hotel was starting to, like, the night before got mad at us because we let events run past 2.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't going to allow that this year. So the event was already starting late.
Mm-hmm.
And so, especially having to change rooms entirely. So Crystal got the change. Chuck helped get you guys all taken care of. And then we were checking everyone's thing at the door because people were literally ripping off their wristband and giving it to minors and stuff. And so we had to ID everybody at the door. We got everyone all in as we could at the time. And then sure enough, they're doing stuff. Chuck's on stage, grinding on people. Sonic the Hedgehog is grinding on people. People are doing stuff everywhere. It was a really fun show. It was very tasteful. I was actually really excited. I'm like, and me and Diana are like, we thought this was a Q&A panel. Like the whole time, Crystal's like, why is this so big? It was supposed to be a Q&A panel. She's like, it's obviously not. Like, and then while they're going on, it hits 2:00.
And the hotel
security, okay, contacts us and says, we need to shut down the event. I said, okay, we'll shut down the event. They're like, they're contacting me back. The event's not shut down. Now, the person I'm talking to, okay, the day before, he's this big dude that looks like an elderly Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay, with a scar down his eye. Nicest guy in the world. But there was a problem where somebody got hurt. He literally at registration, because I had to run reg that year because we had so many other people drop out, he picked me up from behind a convention reg, sat to me down and goes, you need to take care of this. And I was like, okay, like that's my fear built into this guy, okay? So they're like, we're coming to shut the event down. So I've done this on many of video shoots when we were in locations we may not have had a permit for, where I went, okay, you and you are my security, come with me. We walk to the end of the hallway and we say, we make them talk to us as long as possible to drag on the event. It was literally just because there's a mandatory time with Orlando that we can't have any events going on past 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And so we had the slowest, well, as soon as they were like started getting in on us and we were like having to back up slowly, and we had the slowest like walk all the way to the end before they like completely shut it down. So that whole time we were just like holding off these beasts from stopping. I think it lasted until about 2:30. I called Crystal. I was like, tell Chuck to end it. And then Chuck did his final performance. He crawled all over the table in front of Michael, and it was crazy. Everyone had fun, and I'm pretty sure
been back every year since.
Yeah. So it was a crazy event. We loved it, and we felt bad that we couldn't let it go. Like they were like, but not all the performers have gone on. I'm like, the hotel does not care. Like the middle person, I'm trying to tell Chuck. So it was just a complete like extreme fire on our end, but we did our best to make sure like the attendees were happy and try to make sure you guys got as many performers as possible on. So, and we thought it was like one of the most craziest fun experiences that we ever had. And so when you guys, now I remember like talking at one point where we're like, now that we understand what you're doing, like, let's do this again. So so that was like our whole side. Like we had no clue what was going on. Everyone was just saying it was J. Michael Tatum's panel. We had to break down another event to make space. We had to get all the line wrangled and then fight off the hotel, who has all the power to keep it going. So
there's a little bit more to that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I know on my end, we were all annoyed. Like we had an event ended early because somebody told us that the performers were tired. I was like, what?
Performers
are tired? That was what I'm like. It was because it was the ambassadors. The ambassadors were tired and they wanted to go to bed. That was what we were told to close down the event. And I was like,
that was Crystal probably came up with something. That's her. Like they'll believe this.
I was just like, well, Crystal's telling me it's all. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So I was
this
Michael's
is your
handler.
third year. Oh yeah, so
I was Michael's handler that year. I knew what his schedule was, and he comes up to me after his last panel, and he's like, "Hey, so they want me to do this judging thing. Do you mind?" I said, "No, it sounds fun. Let's do it." but let's go ahead and get you refreshed first. So we went back up to the green room.
Okay.
And then we're on our way back down, and I take him back hallways because I just see this massive line. I'm like, I'm not sure what that's for, but we're not going to walk that way because I don't want you to get mauled.
Right, basically.
So I take him through the back hallways to get back to where the panel is supposed to be, and then Chuck comes up frantically and he's like, the room's been moved. The room's been moved. I need your help. And I'm like, okay, not a problem. So that's when I actually got introduced to Devin, and I'm like, okay, so what can I do? Because I was told that the room's moving. I ended up moving air walls to actually change the room around. Michael was moving chairs. Like, I even put Michael to work that year.
That's so funny. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was a humongous chaos.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun, and then I realized, wait, that line was for the panel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're not all gonna fit in here.
That's the worst realization when you're like, oh no, it's like the best, like, oh god, yeah, look at all these people, and I go to my thing, oh my god, these people can't fit.
Yeah, I always feel bad when we can't accommodate everybody for something, and they're like, but I want to go in. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
I remember seeing your call, and I was like, I'm moving a wall.
Yeah,
I was like, I can't answer the phone.
It's like every year I have to tell Devin, it's like, we gotta increase like what room size you're going to be in. Because when we moved to the Orlando Hilton Marriott, we're like, okay, special events should be fine. It wasn't fine. There were still people in line after we filled up the room. And then I was like, Devin, we're making your main event next year.
Yeah, exactly.
My goal every year is make it to where you have to let one person out to let one person in.
Yeah.
That's a good standard now for me. Because I'm like, all right, cool. This show's the one thing I really do put a lot of focus in for the year. I don't do a lot of other panels throughout the year unless I'm guesting at a con. And even then, I just do maybe a Q&A or a wig styling or something small like that.
Q&A, gotcha. Yeah.
That's how it starts.
I threw one rock across the river, and only one rock will make it over the river. So we're good. I got my star. I will work on that one. And I'm super excited that you guys gave me the chance to, and it's become something awesome. And I'm super happy that you guys are part of this, and I'm super happy that I'm part of this little Holiday Matsuri family, and you guys have been so great. To hear that from you guys is great, because it was good to know the support, because I was beyond frustrated that first night, and then when we got ended and shut down and everything, I left really, I didn't handle myself the best. I was like, well, why? Because I didn't know anything. No one gave me information.
It's totally understandable. Anyone would be like that.
I waddled off by myself. Mind you, at the time, I'm dressed up as a free character in a cop outfit. So I waddle into and run into a group of cops as I'm dressed like a cop, and I'm like, and they like see I'm frustrated. I'm like, hi guys, I'm just trying to get back to my hotel. Carry on. Have a good night. Like, sorry. Fast forward to the next year, you guys were super accommodating. You guys you gave us free passes for our guys to try to, make up for the ones that didn't get to perform and everything. And you guys took care of us and moved us to a bigger room. And then the next year we still ran long and we did it in the hallway again. And then we go to a bigger room and we do it again. And you guys are always supportive and we always get more guys. Every year I try, for the most part, we have, every once in a while we get, because it's very much to join Hottest Men in Anime or to compete, you just have to message me or Zach, the Ripper, and one of us will get back to you on how to judge. If we have room, we'll slide you in there. It is a men only or those who identify as male only competition, just to kind of keep us separate from all the other little burlesque shows and strip shows that are kind of in the con circuit right now. What up? So we are open to that, and we love having new people come in. Every one of my contestants is very supportive of each other. It's a very big little fraternity that happens behind the curtain. It gets a little wild back there, and I try to keep them under control. Zach and Chuck have been helping me do that for a couple years now, and I appreciate them. Thank you, Zach.
Greg, I'm going to be able to go backstage during this.
Yeah, okay.
It's funny because in 2000...
Darn it.
Or the taser.
Darn it.
It's funny because in 2016, like, I was actually in the rave talking with whoever was running the rave about something, and then I just hear this wall of like screams come out of the wall, like, these are thick walls. Like, I mean, yes, the room's right next door, but there's also a lot of rave music going on. And so I go, so everybody turns and looks at the wall. Is this? Oh, that's just Hottest Men in Anime.
What up?
Yeah.
Breaking sound ordinances since 2014.
Oh my goodness. There's like I remember the first year at the Marriott. I think it's when it was special events. Oh, we have 10. Oh, okay. We'll reminiscence and stories later because we have more, more goofy stuff.
Sorry, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
That's fine. We have a lot of other 18+ events to talk about too. So
yeah.
But
but if you want to see more of Hottest Men in Anime, it is main events on Friday at 9:30 p.m. Line up early. Early.
Very early.
Come with your ID.
Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
All the 18 up.
Yeah, I wanna emphasize something about the 18+ events. Make sure that you show up with your valid photo ID. We get every year where people are like, but I don't have my IDs. It's like, or can I use my like library cards? It's like, no. I need a photo of you on the card with your birth date, and it needs to have a valid by date on it. And that's what we could use to let people in. And so when people are like, oh, I've been waiting in line, it's like, unfortunately, I can't let you in unless you give me an ID.
Yeah.
This is very important. Very important.
Do
we will not budge on this.
Exactly.
Not at all.
We're jerks. I'm sorry, but we gotta protect everybody's safety. That comes first, and make sure all of our attendees are comfortable at the convention. So even if you forget your ID, I'm really sorry.
Yeah. This is us letting you know. Forewarning.
What do you got to say, David?
David?
Sorry.
Since I figure I'm done with my part, my closing statement is I hope you guys all enjoy Holmat and come to the show. For our performers this year, we will have a majority selection of our performers are decently large cosplayers, and I'm super excited to have all of them. For our prize pool, we do a donation bucket. So any tips, singles, fives, whatever you want to donate will go into a bucket, and that'll be split the prizes amongst all the guys. So if you like them, come support them. Show them a little love. All right? I appreciate it.
Bring your ones.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate you guys.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining.
I'll see you guys.
Have a good night.
Love you guys. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
See you in like
couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
God, a couple weeks. Panic.
Oh, man.
We all get ulcers every time we say it. Yep. Have a good one, dude.
Bye, buddy. All right. See you guys.
Oh, man.
What other events do we have on Friday that are 18 up?
I'm trying to type them all out, but there's too many.
Oh, God.
So,
Holy moly.
we probably won't talk about each one because we talked about with him. So we talked a lot with him. So what we'll do is I'll just move this microphone over so we can see them, and we could just announce each one. There's a lot of stuff because like the panels and all the main events and VIP events and stuff like that too.
I feel like if they're interested in panels, maybe take a look at the app.
Okay.
Yeah. The app sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll focus on main events, special events, stuff like that.
And the VIP lounge.
In the VIP lounge, yeah. So on Friday, I'll let you can go first. And
on Friday in the VIP lounge, we will have the 18+ cause rave going on.
Wait. Zach, are we offline?
No, we're back. I switch over some stuff when so we're fine.
Okay.
We're back in black.
All right. So if you missed that, Friday night in the VIP lounge will be the cause rave, which is 18+. That'll start at 9:00, and that will go right up until 2 a.m. It looks like. Again, make sure you have your ID for all of these events, otherwise you will not get in.
Directly after Hottest Men in Anime in the main events will be Claptrap's Christmas Burlesque Bonanza. I have a little description I was sent to read.
Oh, yeah.
It's put on, produced by CRH Burlesque and Speakeasy Sirens. So we're really, really, really excited to put it on. You're invited. Claptrap is having a Christmas party, and all of his friends are invited. You are too, friend. Please, I'm lonely. I mean, it's going to be a blast. Wow, this is a weird description. So basically, it sounds like Claptrap wants all his friends to take off their clothes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Does that include attendees?
No, just the performers.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
But all his friends are invited to watch, as the attendees are invited to watch.
Sounds good.
Yeah. What else? There's tons of 18-up panels.
We also have the Cosplay Deviants 18+ cosplay contest.
Ooh, I will one day make it to that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good. It's fun. And Bad Dragon is usually a sponsor of their event. So they have a lot of cool giveaways for their stuff. So it's a lot of fun.
You say Bad Dragon and I have flashbacks. To preface this, I walk in one day, innocent little Amanda, to do a stream, and Greg just goes, "Here, hold this." Throws a giant dragon part at me. And I went, "Ah!"
Sorry, I thought we were, at that level.
We were.
Okay, good.
I just really wanted to.
Yeah. Be forewarned, next time you throw a giant dragon phallic appendages at people. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Have we shown you those? Yeah, we took a picture.
No, I didn't see the dragon one. I saw the tentacles.
Yeah, there's a tentacle in the alien. I think the alien is the one she was thinking of. Because it looks like that, too.
Okay, then yes, I saw them.
There's also the terrible fan fiction reading theater lewd edition.
Yeah.
I know the person who runs this panel. It is fabulous every single time I see it.
That's why they're in special events. They do a really good job. So
I'm also kind of curious about this internal events one, the Google Trends 18+ Anime Edition.
I have no idea what
that's going to be, but then again, I don't really know that much about anime, so...
even if the stream runs on just a little bit longer, some of these panels have great names. So, Hypnosis Microphone, Zach is the panel coordinator. Don't know what that is. Sounds interesting.
You can actually click on them and they'll give you a small little description.
I'm on the Excel sheet, so I have no idea what you're looking at.
You can look at the schedule at holidaymatsuria.com and get a a lot of information.
Wow.
That
was a very nice vlog.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Ooh. So fancy.
Yeah, we...
schedule. Oh God!
Panels.
Don't tell me that. Holiday.
See, I have to. The problem with this right here.
Okay.
So now we gotta
move the mic again.
Do they show up red on here?
Do they show up red?
Yeah, they're all red.
Yes, they do. So, the Google Trends 18+ Anime Day, hosted by Andrew Tran and Noodle Boy Media and Prince of Dolls, based on Fun Haas game show Google Trends, but spicier. Cool, sounds good.
So
Go check
that out.
Yep, with porn knowledge and hentai. Cool, that sounds good.
Mom, stop watching.
Yeah.
Too late.
What's funny is we have our vendor coordinator comes from the comic book realm, so the anime realm every year has surprised her with new terms that we tell her just Google it. Usually she Googles it at a dinner party, or something like that, and she gets mad at us. And so this year she can't, there's a term that popped up and we told her to Google it, and she goes, "I think I won't." So we had to explain yaoi, yiffing, all sorts of stuff. So
all right. What else do we have? That's Friday. What's Saturday looking like?
Okay. Well, can vampires get STDs and other terrible D&D questions? Sounds good. There's a lot of other really cool ones we can't go over. Hey, happy Hasband holidays. Everyone's been loving that show.
Yeah.
So look at that. Okay, let's switch over to Saturday. And then we'll start off again with the main events room. We have... Where's the main events room?
Click on events.
You have to click on events. That makes it convenient. All right. Saturday.
Yeah.
There we go.
We're learning how to use the website, friends. They've only made it.
Yeah, right. Okay, so we have the holiday rave that evening. So all the 18+ Holmat events are in the special events room. So we have the Lava Show After Dark.
Yes.
You know a little more about that.
Oh my God, the boys from Lava are so entertaining.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen one of their shows at another convention, you guys are in for a really good treat. They are going to make it a little bit of a holiday edition since it is for Holiday Matsuri. But oh my God, just be ready to be slightly annoyed.
Be wowed.
And yes, for sure.
The Cosplay Deviants party is also in special events.
Absolutely.
And
it's a wild event. So most of our 18 plus main event and special events, I believe, have cash bars as well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go get your drink on, enjoy an event, hey.
In the VIP room on Saturday is Peppermint Parlor from 10 to midnight, which is an interactive casino burlesque show. So it's a 2-hour event. There'll be tons of games, a bar, some raffles. I think, and I know for sure, actually, I don't think, I know, that grand prize for our raffle will be a 2-night stay for Holmat 2020 in the host hotel, along with passes. Are they VIP or not? Just regular passes.
3-day passes in your hotel room to Holiday Monterey 2020.
So that's our big raffle, and it's again, it's we take cash and cards, so bring your money prepared to play.
And someone that's in the stream happens to be working on as well a life-size Jello shot Jenga.
Yes.
So
true story. I'm making a life-size Jello shot Jenga.
In fact, when you go into Peppermint Parlor, there will be an entry fee to get into it, and part of that fee you will be given Holmat bucks. I think Zach will be able to show it on the stream if he hasn't showed it already.
Yeah, bunny money.
Bunny money.
Bunny money.
With that bunny money, you can play the games with some of our hosts. And parlor girls and guys.
Yeah.
And then you can use these. You can earn to win more of the money. You can use the money then to go enter into all the different raffles or play more games, whichever way you want to do it.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And those bunnies that we were talking about earlier that wrangle blinds will be back for the first time in like 3 years, 2-3 years.
Yep.
They will be back and at Peppermint Parlor, ready to hang out and play games with y'all.
Yay!
And there are definitely burlesque shows burlesque performances intermittently throughout the event. And as I think Devon said earlier, bring your money. Tips are welcome for all the performers and to play games.
Absolutely. Okay, so now we'll go to events on Saturday. I'm just going to make it bigger so we can actually see this stuff. Oh, some of the other standout special events that we see is
hentai voice actor dueling.
Ooh, I will totally go do that.
Tatum After Dark.
Tatum After Dark. Okay, so
very excited about
now. Is that actually his event, or did someone?
That is actually his event.
That is actually
it'll be kind of like an 18+ Q&A. Definitely no cameras in that one.
Okay,
but it'll be a good time. He always has a lot of fun stories to tell, and I'm sure he's excited to share them with you guys.
There's a lot of cool other panels going on. Here's one called Fabtastic.
I was literally wondering, can you click on that? I just want to know what it is.
Enjoy a session of way too much information about the shadowy genre of hentai. This class will bestow you on all the dark bedsheet education that you've received to address all of the burning questions you were too afraid to ask.
But what are they burning from?
Your loins.
God, I hope my mom stopped watching.
Your mom's all like checking. I'm going to this now. She's downloading Zach's the app that Andrew made, and it's just like all the 18+ stuff. You'll see her at like 2 p.m. the next day, and she'll be all groggy and tired.
Cecil asked, "What's the cost for Peppermint Parlor to come in and to buy bunny money to play the game? The minimum is $5."
Right.
So,
absolutely.
Not super steep.
Yeah, we're making it simple. $5 will get your entrance, and then 10 of the, or it's like 10,000 of the
bunny money.
Bunny money, and then you can buy more bunny money if you want in there.
There'll be a bar, so you can buy drinks, which are also served by bunnies.
Yep.
Everything is run by bunnies.
Everything is run by bunnies.
I like bunnies.
Bunnies? Yeah, we do too.
Bunnies are cute.
Naughty bunnies, nice bunnies, whichever bunny you identify as. There we go. All right, and then we don't have Sunday, so
yeah, so it's just Saturday and Sunday.
You guys missed a few good stuff. I mean, you guys missed the cosplay deviants party, which is on Saturday in special effects.
Because I'm on the I was about to switch off of
we mentioned
we talked about it. Yeah,
we said it was a crazy time.
Well, you talked about the 18 plus cosplay contest on Friday, not the actual.
No, we talked about the.
Well, go ahead and talk about the party then.
Tell us about the party.
They always bring some fun stuff and some great girls over there, and some really awesome burlesque opportunities and things like that. So, yeah. I haven't actually been able to go to it because I'm always busy around that time with other things.
Well, we did go to their party at AX, and that was a time.
Legit.
Yeah. It was so good. You know, starting off and we're ushered up into VIP, and I'm like, wow, we're in for something special.
Yes, all the time.
They took over an entire theater for that event, for that party.
Huge.
It was wild. Yes.
If ours is, and if this party at Holmat is anything like that, be prepared.
Yeah.
Be prepared for
sure. And if you see them at any other convention and they're doing their 18 plus contest or their cosplay deviants after party, definitely go.
Yeah.
Go. It's a real good time. There was one year the party, for some reason something happened at the party at Holmat, the first year we had them, and we ended up where kind of like Regline was last year, when it got overfull. That whole area became the party, and the cash bars moved out of the room and just went into the hallway. So we just blocked it off and was like, oh, you have to be 18 plus enter. I mean, 21 plus enter this area, and it was crazy. Just everyone was having fun. So they definitely create a really good time. So.
Yeah,
we pulled an audible with that one. It seems like we're always coming up with creative solutions to Holmat things that have happened. That's
exactly.
what we do.
Stuff happens.
Yeah. And I mean, it's one of the things that I like about Holiday Matsuri is that we kind of like come up with new ideas and change things up and try to keep everybody on their toes. So, including ourselves.
Yep, we're adaptive. It works.
So if you go check out the schedule, you'll be able to see that it's not all just 100% 18 plus in the evening. We do have multiple other rooms that are available. We have the game room that's still open that everyone can go and play in as well. We do have Saturday night. We have the rave going on, and that's all ages, and that takes off after, I believe, the benefit ball, unless I'm messing up my schedule again in my mental head. It's because I keep like every year schedule just stuck there. Yeah.
My problem is all of the events I'm in, I'm accounting for me being there at least an hour and a half or 2 hours early,
right,
and an hour after. So I'm like, it happens sometime between now and now.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
Yep.
There was an event.
Yep.
I account for being in the room for about 35 seconds before I'm like, oh, Zach's needed on the other side of the hotel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I make no promises on where I'm supposed to be at any one time.
But
wow.
Yeah, that's we ran 7 over. That's fine. We're good.
Did we get to everything on our?
We rushed through a lot of it, but we got through it.
Yeah. So if you want to see more of the 18 plus events, go check out the Holiday Matsuri schedule, and then you can start making your plans, your itinerary. It's only a few weeks away to the convention. We're getting
there.
There is, I think we have
questions, or
we might have some. I know we have an event, a Facebook event for Peppermint Parlor that will have a lot of the answers to the questions.
Wait, go again.
Mom, I told you no.
Oh, that's probably the best thing I've seen all night.
Well, you know, the 18 plus cosplay contest by the Cosplay Deviants allows females as well, not like hottest men as men only identifies men. So if your mom wants to go enter, you know,
she wants to win some candy.
She wants to win some candy.
I don't think that my mom's going to be at the convention this year because somebody's got to watch my dog.
Oh.
So She
Sorry,
already agreed
Greg's
to that.
mom.
No, that's not Greg's mom. That's my
Or
mom.
Jared's mom.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I said Greg. I meant Jared.
Yeah.
Y'all
yeah,
are blurring in my head.
Yeah.
The
My
times are
mom's been
blurring.
great. Anytime I've got to go somewhere, she's been really cool about watching my dog. And
Super
she-
supportive. She
yeah.
got us from the airport that
Yeah.
one time, twice now. So
Yep.
Yeah.
super
So,
cool.
but the thing, if you take away from this stream, is go look at the schedule, look at all the 18 up, look at all the other events. It's amazing. And if you're interested in any of the 18 up, bring your ID.
Bring your ID.
Bring your ID.
There's
Bring
18
your
up
ID.
and 21 up this year. That is something new. Sometimes there were some events in the past. I don't think we did 21 up in the
No,
past.
we
Yeah,
haven't done
part
that in
of this
the
year is
past.
trying out that 21 up.
Yep.
Yeah, Peppermint Parlor requires that you're 21 or older. Everything else is 18 plus.
Yep.
There's just going to be too much alcohol in the room, and I don't want
We want to create a safe,
the environment.
comfortable environment for all of our attendees. We like to keep your safety in mind up front first. So besides that, I'm kind of done and burnt out for the day. Zach or Jared, do you have... Hey, Jared.
Jared.
Hi!
Apparently, Greg
closing
is
notes,
burnt
Jared?
out, guys.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Just make sure y'all are ready, and and I know we've had some questions about autograph pricing, but those will be coming out soon as well.
It's going to be in the app, correct?
It will be in the app. So
Woohoo!
it wasn't in there. I'm just remembering things from emails and
Yeah.
Facebook posts that I've seen. So just make sure you guys download that app as soon as it comes available for you guys, and we will go ahead or you'll be able to see those autograph prices at that time.
Sweet.
Someone asked about bringing a 5-year-old to the convention if we need a ticket. I got my passes and wristbands for everyone else. I believe 5 and under.
5 and under is free, so you can go
Yep.
to registration and you can get a 5 and under wristband, and
Yep.
you'll be allowed in.
There we go.
Solid. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
I'm glad you finished that for me.
You're welcome.
All right.
Let's see. She didn't get the candy that year either because Jared didn't share, she said.
Oh, that's my sister.
Wow, you got your whole family watching the stream.
It's a family reunion.
Yeah.
Perfectly
Oh,
supportive
man.
on
I'm
the correct
so glad
stream.
I'm not supposed to know about this.
But you can't bring the youngins into a room. Like if it's a family member or a friend or your child, if they're under the age for the room, they won't be allowed in at all. So
Yeah.
Everybody needs an ID. No one's let in just like, oh, well, he can vouch for you. No. Everyone needs a valid photo ID. We also
Yep.
get those questions too. Please bring your ID. Do not forget it. It is very important.
yes. Zach, do you have any closing statements?
So remember to get your badges soon. holidaymatsuri.com/registration. Hotel has been kind of fluctuating with the Orlando World Center Marriott, so there is some opportunity for you to get a room, but we don't know if they'll ever be sold out or when they'll be sold out or how much are available. So please book your room if they are available. You can sign up our Gleam giveaway, which is ending today. holidaymatsuri.com/Gleam. And besides that, thank you all so
And
much
the
for...
kimono babies.
Oh, Kimono Babies.
Yep. Go and enter. Go check out their website and enter for the to win some Holly and the Naughty Bunny and Nice Bunny inspired ears.
Dad.
And also, Amanda remembered.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure if we touched on it because we kind of blew by it, but does not, shush, the ticket pricing increase happen on December 1st?
Yes, it happens on December 1st, so make sure you get your badges before December 1st to save $5 off the at-the-door price, and so you'll want to get them very, very soon. I know a lot of you have, which is thank you so much for doing that. It helps us out so much, and
Yes.
I can't wait to see everybody at the convention. We are just over 2 weeks away from Holmat. I can't wait to see you all of you. I have to keep on saying it. It gives us more motivation. Get your cosplays done from Zach. Get it done. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us on the extended live stream today, and thank you so
The
much.
extended 18 plus. Another 18 plus stream extended. There you go.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
I'm done.
They're just going wild now. But thank you so much to our special guest, Devin Rushford, for coming on to this live stream and talking about Hottest Men in Anime and all the silliness that is that event. I can't wait to see you y'all at the next live stream. See you all next week.
Yay!
Fading over to thanks for watching.
Bye. Oh man, woo. 18 plus stuff. It got me so hot.
Hot. And that's not just the Kigu talking.
Why are you guys stripping off the Kigus?
What's the performance? This man an enemy. Yes,
He
he
would
does.
win.
Oh, yep.
He would win.
Oh, I should bring Dio as a cosplay cast to the con, and then I could actually bring my dogs to the con. Yeah.
We'd make $1 million.
There we go. Then your mom can come to the con and get some candy. Consummate and anime candy.
Oh my god.
You'll be calling Dev and Daddy and those.